Good morning. Let's get some light in here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that makes me look scary. What about that? There we go. That works. You can see me. I can see you. Well, not really. But welcome. Today I'm super excited. We're going to do a purple eye look. I already have my base done. And honestly, guys, I'm wearing some of my favorite products for my base today. It looks... Hi, good morning. I love like the way my base looks. Can't wait to show y'all in the natural light. It looks so good. The color is perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna run through what's already on my face real quick. I use the Fenty Beauty mattifying primer. What is this one called? Oh, the sticker came off the bottom. True Matte Pro Filter Primer. Have that on today. It's not one of my favorites, but I don't hate it. What is one of my favorites though is the foundation I have on. So as you can see, I'm almost done with this. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Foundation, and this shade is a little bit too dark for me. This is 81 Warm Yellow, or WY. Focus, focus. Maybe not, maybe not. But yeah, it's right there on the bottom. And I mixed it with my NARS because I'm almost done with my NARS. And this is the Natural Longwear Radiant Foundation in the shade New Caledonia Deep 2. This one's a little bit too light for me this time of year. This one's a little bit too dark for me. So I mix them together and you get the perfect shade. So I love this foundation. This is one of my top foundations I've ever tried in life. I love this. I've already repurchased another one in a different shade. I'm just waiting to open it. This one I would not repurchase. This is like almost $50, whereas this one is like 36, I don't 34, 36, 36, 37 in there. So I would not repurchase this one because first of all, it doesn't last super duper long because it's more natural radiant. Even though it is beautiful, I like the coverage. I'd rather repurchase this. Like I said, I already did. It's literally in my bedroom because I haven't opened it yet. But that's the foundation I have on. That was way too long. I didn't mean to explain all that, but that's what I'm wearing for foundation. For concealer, why do I have so much energy? I mixed two together, and I really do love this concealer. This is the Stay Naked Concealer, and I'm pretty sure this is probably at least halfway done. I really like this concealer. I know I have a lot of energy right now. I don't understand why. This is about halfway done, but I have the shade 70 Neutral Yellow. I really enjoy this concealer. Would I repurchase it though? I need to check the price on that, but I really do like this. But I mixed it with my Pat McGrath concealer in the shade Deep 30. As you can see, the undertones are very similar, but one is like two shades darker than the other, but still lighter than my skin. So I just mixed these two together under my eyes because I love the finish of both of them. Definitely in the top 5 concealers I've ever used. Both of these, love them because I just started wearing concealer this year, 2020. Like I used to not wear it. I don't know, but yeah, love these. So I mixed those together. Then for powder to set my under eyes, I was keeping it bougie. Hold on, let me move this light. I gotta move it so I can get open the drawer. You'll be able to see it. Keeping it bougie, I use the Pat McGrath Labs Under Eye Sublime Skin Fetish Blurring Under Eye Powder in the shade Deep. Really, really like this. It works. It is so smooth under my eyes. You can see there's no creasing, and I have fine lines under my eyes. I mean, look, you can see how I have fine lines. But this stuff is amazing. I love this, and it doesn't change the color I feel of my makeup. Like, it doesn't make my face look super light because I prefer for everything to kind of be closer in tone. I don't like super bright concealer and all that. That powder is Bazam, so good. And then for the perimeter of my face, I went in with one of my favorites, but I'm trying to find something more affordable to repurchase, but I do love this powder. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Matte Powder Foundation in the shade 7W1 Deep Spice, which is a perfect shade match for me in the liquid and the powder. Bazinga! So yeah, love that powder. And then to for some more powder, because I wear a lot of powder because my skin tends to be more oily, and you can see it has a natural shine to it, and I've only had this makeup on for like 30 minutes, So to like go over my face to kind of buff, I use the Black Radiance Soft Focus Finish Matte Powder. I love this. This stuff is so bomb. And I use the shade Creamy Bronze Finish, but honestly, I'm a milk chocolate finish. But that one came to me crushed. I've talked about that, how it came to me crushed. Here it is, I can show you. So it's a little messy, so I've just been using this one that's like a little bit lighter, but I use a really fluffy brush, so it doesn't really make me look lighter. But yeah, I think this is going to be my new go-to, even though it's not sold at Ulta. That's the thing. Like when I go back to work at Ulta, I like to wear makeup that can be purchased at Ulta because people ask me, what's on your face? But this powder is bomb. These Black Radiance soft focus finishing powders are amazing. Love them. Comparable to high-end. They're great. Love them. And then what did I do after that? Oh, highlighter. The highlight I have on is this one from Beauty Creations in combination with Annette69. I don't know who she is, but this came in my Try Beauty box, and it's really pretty. At first, I was like, I don't know if that's going to work on my skin tone, but this is beautiful. I feel like this is the kind of tone that can work on all skin tones, whether you're dark skin like me or you're more pale or you're more in that medium section. I feel like this works on everybody. Let me swatch it for you. You see, it's a beautiful like champagne gold. It's pretty. It's pretty. That's all you need to know. That's the highlighter I'm wearing. And then for blush, I have on a little bit of blush. I mixed together all of the shades in this Alamar Cosmetics blush trio, and this is in the dark rich shade selection. I got this in BoxyCharm, I'm pretty sure, and these shades are beautiful for deeper skin like mine. I just mixed them all together and put them all on my cheeks, and I did it a light wash. I don't want too much blush because the eyes are gonna be kind of intense today, so that's the blush I'm wearing. Yo, I need some water. Let's see. Dark, yeah. I've always been dark, rich, deep dark. All right, just finished up the last bit of my coffee. Let's hop right in. Whew. Do I want to go ahead and clean off my nose ring? I'm going to start by cleaning off my nose ring because I don't think I'm going to put anything else on my face. And my lip ring. There we go. Now those are blinking. Cool story. I have a meeting at noon, so let's jump into these eyes. The 3 palettes, well maybe 4. The 3 palettes I know for sure I'm going to use are Norvina in combination with Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette, however you want to call it, because this one is got some pretty purples in it, so we're going to use that. I also want to use this Makeup Revolution and Tammi Tropical Carnival palette because the colors in here are beautiful, and there's some purples. That's what this one looks like. Definitely gonna put that in my inner tear duct. Already decided, I'm pretty sure. Or it might end up on the lid. I don't know, but we're gonna use this palette and the Morphe and James Charles palette. Why do you wear your nose ring? Yes, absolutely. I went to all my job interviews with this nose ring and this lip ring. I went to all my job interviews. I've had my nose ring since I was 17. I've had my lip ring since I was 18. So we're going on 11 years having a nose ring and 10 years having a lip ring. This one has actually grown into my face. I've told this story a couple times, I'm pretty sure. Excuse me, that was kind of nasty, making like body noises. Ugh. But, so this one is grown into my face. Normally there's like a flat side you can see if I lift my lip up. So if I do this, but you can see that my skin grew over it. I know it's kind of nasty. Can you see that? You can see it like right there, the ring peeking through. But my skin grew over it because I didn't let it heal 100% all the way, and I put in a new Librette, I don't know how you properly pronounce it, Librette, which is the kind of ring that goes in this piercing. And it was a little bit too short for the thickness of my lip right here. So it was like pressing into my lip from the inside. And my body, we don't discriminate, you know, we accept everybody over here. My body just accepted that ring as a part of as a part of me, and it grew over. Especially the tissue in your mouth, it's like constantly being renewed and stuff because you eat, you drink, like those skin cells and stuff, they, you know, are constantly reproducing, I guess. You know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. It grew. Basically, my skin grew over the other side of the ring, and now it's stuck in my face, and I can't take it out. And because it's stuck in my face, it doesn't spin, or it spins, so I can't hold it still to put a ring on the end. So there's no little ball on the end of my lip ring. It's just the stick. There we go. It's literally just the stick. There's no ball on the end because it just spins, so I can't like tighten it. So I talked to my dentist about it. This is before I have the dentist I have now, because I don't really like the dentist I have now, but before I got this dentist, and he was like, yo, I think I could probably get that out, but it's just out of my jurisdiction. He's like, yeah, I just have to make a little slit in your upper lip and we can just pop it right out. And I was like, he felt confident that he could do it, but he's like, that's out of my jurisdiction. Like, I guess if I got scarring or something, or let's say I got an infection, he didn't want to be liable. So then I talked to my doctor about it. My doctor was like, you should be able to go back to the piercing place and they can do it for you, which I found out that is true. So if this happens to you, you can go back to the piercing place and they know how to do a quick little incision and just pop it right out, and then you have to let it heal completely before you can get it re-pierced. And that's what I don't want to do. I don't think a dermatologist, because this has nothing really to do with my skin. This is just inside of my body. It's not really affecting my skin or anything like that, and it would be almost like a minor procedure, but not really. Like, literally just need to, honestly, I could probably do it myself if I wasn't scared, okay? And I had the right sort of materials, like a scalpel. I could probably take it out myself, but I'm not qualified. I don't want to let it heal all the way and then have to get it re-pierced, because if you know anything about piercings, like when you re-pierce scar tissue, supposedly, I don't know because I've never done this, but supposedly it hurts worse to like re-pierce scar tissue, and I would want it in the exact same spot if I were going to get it redone after getting this one taken out because it's stuck in my face. So long story short, it's just going to stay how it is for now. And I enjoy it like it is because it's really small and, you know, it's subtle, so it doesn't really cause too much of an issue. And I am hot in here. It's hot in here even though it's kind of cold outside. All right, let's jump into the eyes. I just talked a whole bunch. That's not what you're here for. Thanks. Let's start with James Charles, because there's lots of different purple mattes in here. This is James Charles palette from Morphe. I really like this palette because you can do a variety of different looks. And we're going to start with a shade called Single, which is this lighter purple shade right here. It's like a Barney purple. And I'm going to go ahead and throw that in my crease. Throw it in my crease. From inner to outer corner. You're using this brush from Lavish Tapered Blending Brush. I got it in a BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm helps me to spend less money. And I'm just going to start and put this as our transition color. Yeah, this is perfect. In tone. I didn't even tell y'all what I did for my brows. My brows are the same. I just use a black pencil, y'all, to do my brows. And then I like use old mascaras I don't like that are kind of dried up to use like kind of as a brow gel to brush the hairs in place. And I really like the way that my brows come out every time I use that technique and method. And it's a way for me to use up mascaras I don't like. So I'm being resourceful. Alright, so I'm just going to blend this and just blow it out. Thank you, thank you. That is really pretty already. I'm happy. Supposedly this is like the color of the season, like the spring season is purple. Like lavenders and more jewel tone purples. So I was like, well, I'll do a purple makeup look today in honor of the Pantone color of the season. putting this in the crease and above the crease as a transition. My tummy is growling, but I'm not really hungry. I normally don't eat breakfast, but I love breakfast food at any time of the day. All right, so transition color down. Let's go ahead and deepen up this look with, let's use the shade. What shade is this? Escape from the James Charles. Now I'm not gonna drink more coffee, which is the deeper purple right next door. We're gonna go ahead and use that shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the outer V area and like outer half of my crease to go ahead and deepen up the look. And then we'll get into some shimmers for the lid. Oh yeah, that's really nice. So I'm patting it on, as you can see, first before I like blend it out to really get that pigment. And then I'm gonna blend it a little bit. That's pretty, pretty. I need to use this palette more. I purposely chose these palettes because I don't use them often. And since, you know, I'm home all the time, I was like, let me be really intentional about what palettes I choose, and let me choose the palettes before I get on camera, so I kind of have a guide and like a sort of a game plan. And I knew I wanted to do purple. I'm just trying to use what I have, you know, shop my stash and just not be wasteful, but also still be creative. Because in real life, I do like to mix palettes. Sometimes I like to use just one palette to make a look. But honestly, in real life, like if I were like had an event or something, or was going to like an all purple party, I would be mixing different palettes to create my looks. Thanks. Using that, oh, I'm using the same brush, by the way, because y'all know I'm lazy with brushes. I don't like to use a whole bunch of different brushes. I'm trying to use just like 2 or 3 per look. I use my finger a lot as a brush to blend my makeup. But yeah, this palette is really, really good. I heard that the mini is not as good as the full size. I have the full size. But I would definitely say this is a good palette to invest in. And I think it's like, isn't it like 50% off on Morphe? Aren't they like selling all of their influencer palettes really cheap right now, I think? I'm not sure, but I think it's worth the investment. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this brush off and go back into the first purple shade to blend out the edges. Smoke it out, smoke it out. Where's my dog barking at? All right. So far, so good. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's get into some shimmers. I'm probably not going to use even though the purple shimmer in the James Charles palette is beautiful, I don't think I'm going to use it all over the lid. Maybe I can just like dust it on top. Yeah, I'll use it as like a topper shade. Ooh, I just realized I have another purple I could use. Oh my goodness. I kind of want to do a full week of like my single shadows because I don't have very many, but I invested in some like multi-chromes because I think they're gorgeous, but they're all in this magnetic palette. And baby, when I tell you that these are beautiful because they change colors, you see that? How they're shifting? Look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness. You see how they change? These are amazing. Okay? And when you're in a rush, and you know you want to wear a specific color, but you don't really want to do the most, you just do a matte in your crease and put one of these on your lid, and it looks like you took 10 hours on your makeup. They're so beautiful. And I really like the ones from Cleonad and the ones from Davina. And you can see that a lot of these shift purple. This is just a blush from ColourPop, but look at the smaller ones. They are so pretty, so reflective, so easy to use. And I can cheat right now, just put one of these all over my lid and be done. So I don't know, we might incorporate this as well. I might just do a full week of looks with just this and just call it a day. just so you can see how they look. But okay, let me focus. Shimmers. All right, we're gonna go into the Tammi palette. This one, Tropical Carnival. I really like this one. The only thing I don't like is that Makeup Revolution makeup, it just smells like, I will definitely, because they're really beautiful. They're an investment, they're not cheap, but I love the look and how easy to me they are to use. The only thing I don't really like about Makeup Revolution makeup is that it smells very cheap. So we're gonna go into the shade, oh, Destiny, which is this deep purple right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that kind of in my outer V a little bit. And then I know I'm gonna put this shade, which is called, oh goodness, I don't forgot that fast. Soca, which I love soca music, in my tear duct. So this is gonna go in the outer area of my eye, and it's gonna go in the inner corner. Oh, you can see me, hey, in the mirror. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use my finger. I'm gonna press it on this outer portion of my eye, overlapping with the mattes, just on my lid, so stopping at the crease. Beautiful, that's exactly what I wanted to do. It's a little bit lighter than the crease color, but still a darker purple, and that's what I wanted. What time is it? ¿Qué hora es? I need to go check. Also, if you can hear my neighbors above me, so sorry. Yes, that is perfect. Purple is also my mom's favorite color, and it's my second favorite color. Perfect. I'm doing great because my meeting's at noon. I'll finish way before noon. Yeah, purple is my mom's favorite color. It's my second favorite. All right, that's perfect. That's beautiful. What do we want to do next? Let's go into Norvina. Yes. Hold on. I have to compare. Compare and contrast. When you're using multiple palettes. Let's swatcheroo to see. Ew. Yeah, let's do that. All right, I'm gonna go into Norvina now, and this is the only shade I'm gonna use from Norvina, the Norvina palette, and it's called Celestial. It's actually beautiful. It's a beautiful purple right there. That purple right there, right there. Do you see it right there, right there? I like it when you swatch it right there, right there. But yeah, that purple Celestial. I'm gonna put that in the center of my lid, I think. Yeah. We'll just go for it. I don't know. And I'm going to use my finger as well. These are really soft. The shimmers in here are very soft. Oh my goodness, it looks pink. I don't want pink. That's pretty. Alright, I'm just going to kind of tap it and smooth that on. Oh. My neighbors just dropped something. I hope they're right. Hope y'all good up there. Can y'all hear that? No, it's not Nola June. It's my neighbors dropping stuff or moving things. I don't know. Let's check on her though. Yeah, Nola June is she was just chilling on the couch, but she jumped off the couch when she heard the noise from upstairs. But yeah, she's chilling on the couch out there. All right, this is really pretty so far. But I don't know, it's kind of boring. It's not exciting. I need some more excitement with this look. Let's go into James Charles and use that shade called Artistry. It's the beautiful purple, the shimmer. And I'm gonna go ahead and tap that using my finger. It's more of like a topper. I'm gonna go ahead and just press that over top to see if that does anything. No, you can barely see it. Let me use my handheld mirror. Oh, actually it does add some glitter. So I'm gonna go ahead and like, yeah, tap this all over. And it adds some really pretty reflex of like periwinkle and violet. Just really pressing that over what we've already done. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay. That did add a little something. And it helped it look more purple, almost pink. Thank you, because I don't want pink today, even though I do like pink looks. All right. Muy bueno. Muy bueno, muy bueno. Let's add one of these multi-chromes, and I'm literally just going to put it right in the center in between the darker shade and the lighter shade. Just so, like, I don't know, I need something to pop a little bit more. Let's see which one I want to use, though. That's an option. Hoo-hoo, yeah, let's use that one. Let me see what it's called. The only thing about these, I don't have all the names memorized, so I have to take them out very carefully. This one's called Smolder from Cleonad Cosmetics. Let me show y'all which one I'm going to use. Hold on, I didn't see your message. Come back, message. This one, oh, message retracted. This one's called Smolder. I'm going to put that right in the center just to add a little more dimension to this look. Just so it just has a little something. I'm just going to take my finger and very carefully go right in the center. Wow. Wow. It's very powerful. You only need a little bit. Tap right over the center. Are you going to use your eyelash brush? Eyelash brush. Eyelash brush? Do I have an eyelash brush? I don't think so. I'm going to curl my lashes and put on... Ooh, that is pretty. That's exactly what I need. So I'm just going to put this right in the center where the two colors meet. The lighter and the darker, just for a little bit more metallic pop in the center of this look. Again, this color is called Smolder. I'm also going to use it in the center of the lower lash line. I'm just using my finger to tap it on. Yes, I'm going to curl my lashes. I don't feel like wearing fake lashes today, even though this look would be really pretty with some lashes because it's coming out beautiful. And this shade, it kind of shifts to like a deep pink and green and like red and purple. It's really, really, it's just adding a lot of dimension to the look. So I'm glad I added that right in the center. Cool story, bro. All right, we're almost done with the look. I'm excited. Let's finish this up. So for the inner corner area, I'm going to take this little fine liner brush from Lavish, got it in my BoxyCharm. I'm going to dampen it with a little bit of water. And I'm going to go into the Makeup Revolution palette. And I'm going to take the shade Zoka, that lighter purple. I'm going to put that in my tear duct. That one. Using this little pencil brush because I don't want it to get out of control. And put it right in the tear duct area. And on my lower lash line, like the inner third. Yeah, that's really pretty. This is more of like a cool tone purple. So it's fun having all these different tones. Oh no, this side I start watering. Y'all already know the deal. Yeah, that's pretty. All right, I don't hate that. I'm not mad at it. That's really pretty. Cool story, cool story. So I believe that we are now done with this palette, the Tammi palette. I'm glad I used all the ones I picked. That was the goal. Oop, that's not right. There we go. I just really love the colors in here. This thing is so pretty. I need to use this more. All right, done with that one. Now we're gonna go, let's go into Norvina. And I'm going to take the shade Celestial that we put on the inner half of my eyes. I'm going to take it on this little brush, damp, and I'm going to apply that on the lower lash line to the next portion of my lower lash line. So like the next fourth. We're basically going to put 4 different colors on the lower lash line that are also on the lid area. And I'm slightly overlapping with the previous shades so that they blend together. But basically we're going to end up with a nice gradient of purples. From the more cool tone lavender to this more warm tone but still kind of a light purple to a mid-tone super jewel tone purple, and then the dark purple on the outer V. Make sure I'm covered, Lord. All right, so now we're done with Norvina. Where did this come from? I gotta remember where I put stuff, where I took it from. That was right there. I'm trying to put things back because I have everything like organized now in here. Next, we're gonna go into the multi-chrome shade called Smolder, and we're gonna put a little bit of that next using the same brush. And be very careful because this can get in your eyeball. So just be careful. I'm just putting just a little bit of this shade because it's so impactful to the look. You don't need a lot. Yes, perfect. So now we're done with the multi-chrome. Singles. Oops. Put those back. And last but not least, we're going to do the dark purple called Escape from James Charles. And I'm going to put that on the outer V. I'm just going to use the same little brush. I could use a different kind of brush, but why change brushes if this is working? Kind of. There we go. On that outer fourth. On my lower lash line, making sure it connects to the upper lash line so there's no gap of just my skin tone showing. We don't want that. And I'm slightly overlapping it with the multi-chrome shade so that everything blends together. Yo, this is really pretty. I can't wait for y'all to see it in the natural light. So I feel like artificial light doesn't really give it justice. And now I'm just going in with a little bit more. I'm kind of blending out the edges of the dark matte purple with the edge of this brush. Love the way this look turned out. We are done with eyeshadow. It is now time for mascara and lips. I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'll be right back. I'm getting hot. Yep, Nola June is just sitting on the couch being a good girl. My face looks so luminous right now. But I don't understand why, but I kind of like it. But at the same time, I'm like, no, it must be matte. Must be matte, must be matte. I'm going to take this big fluffy airbrush blurring powder brush number 126 from It Cosmetics. I'm going to go into my Flower Beauty Invisa matte powder. I'm just going to tap a little bit of this on the center of my face using this very giant brush. And I will brush away any fallout, which there basically was none. Just to give myself mattify the skin a little bit. That stuff is amazing. Love that powder. All right. This has been so fun playing eyeshadow. I kind of want to sit down. Like, I'm getting really, really warm. We're going to curl the lashes with this lash curler from Pure that I got in a BoxyCharm or Try Beauty box. If I can get my lashes in here. Sometimes I like have a hard time seeing them after I do my eyeshadow because there's eyeshadow on them. There we go. And I gotta do my hair, which is really simple. Thank you, Lord. I'm thankful that my hair is really not that difficult to do when I do, like a wash and go is my go-to style. And like after it actually dries and I like stretch it and band it, it's very simple for me to maintain. Thank you, Lord, for that, because I know not everyone has it as easy as I do when it comes to their natural hair. What are you going to do here? I'm just going to take it out of the bands and fluff it out. That's it. And if it needs a little moisture, I might put some cream on it. And that's it. Call it a day. I could put some purple in it if I have time. Maybe we'll put a little bit of purple on it, on the ends. People love when I do purple hair. The kids at school love when I do purple hair. I personally think I look best with purple hair, jet black hair, and blue hair. I really like blue, and the green is pretty. All right, my lashes are curled. I'm gonna go in with this little Too Faced mascara just to, yeah, I wear that to school too. Like, they don't really say anything to me. Just so I can use it up. It's a deluxe sample. I'm just trying to use up what I have, y'all. So I'm going to start with this mascara, and then I'm going to go over it with my Essence Lash Princess mascara. But yeah, I've gone to school with pink hair, blue hair, burgundy hair, green hair. I think that's all I did while we still had school. Oh, bronze hair. Bronze is really pretty too. But I don't think it looks the best on my complexion because it's kind of similar to my skin tone, so it kind of blends in with my skin. But it's fun and it is pretty. Like, the hair itself looks pretty. But yeah, we might do some purple hair. But I think we're going to have time. We might add a little purple in the hair. How do you get the mini colors? So I use hair paint wax or Gemini Naturals hair color gel or Get Hued, what is it called? I can show you. But I use temporary hair colors that they're not like hair dye. It's not hair dye. I'll show you. Because yeah, that's not healthy to be dyeing your hair all those different colors. Like, that's wild. And there, I feel like, is a such thing as like color damage, and I don't want that. So I just use these temporary colors that wash out in one shampoo. So I normally wear them for like a few days, like maybe like 5 days max. And then I wash my hair and yeah. I literally did like a bunch of colors the past like 2 or 3 weeks. I kept washing my hair and then adding different color. But yeah, I'll show you the 3 different types I use. So this is Get Hued from Gemini Naturals. This is what I like to use when I'm doing a wash and go because it's a hair gel, so it helps to define my hair while I'm doing a wash and go. So that's where I would use this type. It has a pump. A little bit goes a long way. I really like this. And it moisturizes and defines the hair. So that's why I use this kind with wash and goes. And if I'm going to do like a braid out or twist out, I will use crown paint colors like something like this. It's more of like a pomade or like a cream so that you can like apply it where you want and then braid the hair up and then let it dry and then you have the color the next day. Or if you just want to add to like pieces like I'm going to do today probably, then you can just smooth it on and you don't have to worry about anything. The only thing about this brand, I find that this flakes a lot on me and transfers a lot compared to the last one I'm going to show you. But this is a black owned brand and Gemini Naturals is black owned. So I wanted to try the black owned brands first because I don't think that hair paint wax is black owned. I'm not sure. But I have the most of theirs. So this is hair paint wax. Let's see. Hair paint wax. And this is the green shade I was talking about that I really like. And this is really thick. It's not going to like fall out. And I use this when I do like braid outs and twist outs. That's how I add the color to my hair. But I feel like this color on my skin tone in my hair looks really, really pretty. But the only thing about doing your hair crazy colors is like when I do crazy colored makeup, it can be a little crazy. It can be a little much. So I try to like choose. Do I want crazy hair this week or do I want crazy colored makeup this week? And sometimes I do both, but it can be a little much. And especially when I'm at work teaching school, I like to choose one or the other. But sometimes I'll do both because I don't follow rules. I'm not really a rule follower. Like I kind of am, but I'm kind of not. Now when it comes to me like expressing myself, I don't think there should be rules on that. I don't know if y'all can hear my neighbor taking a shower. Oh, they just finished. Apartment living. No, you can't hear it? That's great. That's good to know. But yeah, this is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I'm using this as my second mascara to really thicken up my lashes. And one of my neighbors is talking on the phone or talking to someone. I just feel like I hear everything. Which doesn't really bother me because I make noise. I'm a music teacher. I be playing the saxophone, playing the ukulele, singing songs and stuff, so it doesn't really bother me. It's just interesting because I don't know if others are aware of how much other people are hearing. Whereas I'm very aware of how much noise I make. Thanks. We're also going to put this mascara on the lower lashes. Do I have purple mascara? If I had purple mascara, I'd put on some. I don't think I have purple. Do I have purple? I don't think so. They're like these tiny little lashes that I can never get in my inner corner. They always like don't have any mascara on them and I'm like, ugh. But it's so nice to be able to like take my time and not rush. So I feel like that's when I enjoy makeup the most. When I'm not rushed. Yeah, and I just let them be. Because I'm not really trying to poke myself in the eye and then start crying and then ruin everything I've already done. That's not an option. I have a random dog hair on my nose. Yo, I find dog hair everywhere. My dog has short hair, but she sheds so much. Like, oh, she sheds so much. All right, the eyes are done, and I love the way that they came out. Like, love. This is probably one of my favorite purple looks that I've done. So pretty. Love it. All right, let's do the hair, and then we'll do the lips. All right, I just sleep in a bonnet. Regular old satin bonnet. And then I band my hair. Now, this is day 4 of this wash and go, so I don't band it as nicely as I do the day 1, day 2, day 3. I'm really lazy with it. And yeah, I'm going to add some moisturizer to it. So I'm just going to remove the bands. These are just hair ties. And then after today, I probably won't even band it at all. I'll just put it in like 2 ponytails. So that helps to like stretch the roots, and then I leave my natural curl definition on the ends. This also helps prevent your hair from tangling because you're like kind of restricting it from moving. Make sure I like mesh the parts together. Actually, it feels fine. I'm not gonna add moisturizer today. Maybe tonight before I put it in 2 ponytails, but it feels good right now. It smells good. The products I use smell so good. They smell like coconut. My hair likes coconut. My hair likes coconut. It likes aloe vera. It likes argan oil. My hair is okay with like shea butter, but she's not really a fan of like shea like that. But coconut, yes. And then one last band right here. This one's like kind of tight. I could have done a purple highlighter, but nah, I'm good. Just gonna fluff it out. Cover up the parts. Shape it with my hands. Yeah, the smell is not the best, but it works. But this coconut stuff smells good. Anything coconut I feel like smells really good. Even though I don't like the taste of coconut. I'm not a fan of the taste. Alright, let's do some edges. Why not? Let's be extra today. I'm going to use my edge toothbrush. I don't use this for my mouth. And I'm going to use the Lovely Bees Edge Control just a little bit. I take a lot on my finger, but I end up putting a lot of it back. And I'm just going to lightly tap around my edges. That area looks fine. Like lightly tap, so I can like get it on there. And then whatever's left over my finger, I put it right back in the container because I don't need a lot. Thanks for the time, chick. And then I'm just gonna go in with the toothbrush and my finger and kind of just smooth the edges. Not gonna do anything too fancy. We don't really do all that fanciness. But I just literally just do that. Like smooth, and like a little tiny baby one at the bottom. That's the extent of my edge work. And then on this side, which is covered because I have most of my hair on this side because I have side part. It never comes out the same as the other side. Kind of like makeup and my eyebrows. And then this little area, I just brush over it. But it's already kind of smoothed down. And so that's that side. So then if the wind does blow, my edges are sleeked down. I don't always do it, but I'm being extra today because why not? Yeah, my hair looks fine. Let me check the back, make sure there's no like large gap or part. No chunks that are like clumped and stuck together from banding. Alright, cool. We're all Gucci. Let's add earrings. I'm going to do silver today. I haven't worn silver jewelry in a while, but I really like silver on my skin tone. I like gold and I like silver and rose gold. But I feel like purple and silver go really nice together. I'm just going to do a silver hoop-de-hoop. Hoops have been my go-to lately. They're simple, they're cute. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lip color. I'm thinking what I want to do. What do I want to do? Let's. I don't know what I want to do. I've been struggling with my lip colors lately. I'll do my whole face and then I'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing for my lips. Let's do ABH. Trust Issues. This is going to be too dark. Let's try Trust Issues from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't like it. It's too cool toned. Well, no, I kind of like it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Also, yeah. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of don't. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, and I want to put something a little bit lighter on top. Maybe a little 1993 on top. Or maybe something more pink on top. Just a little bit too dark for the look. It's just a little bit too dark. That's okay though. Let's try sparkle. I don't want sparkle on my lips. Let's try a little bit of 1993 on top. Lighten this up. Oh yeah, that's much better. Yeah, that made it like a little bit of a lighter purple. I can do that. So I want it to be on the matte side though. I see a little part of my lips that I kind of missed. That isn't quite straight. Still looks dark on camera, but in person it's not as dark. I'm trying to wipe off the tip of this applicator. Yeah, that fixed it. Yes, okay. Yeah, I really like this lip color now with the two mixed together. And And the matte, because my skin is looking rather radiant and glowy. I don't know what's going on with that today. But yeah, this is a finished look. Let me show you in the natural light. So excited. Oh, let me show y'all Nola June. Look at her on the couch. Hey, baby girl. Are you enjoying your morning? Are you relaxed? Are you relaxing, sweet mama? Yeah. Nola's like, leave me alone. This is the look. Look at that sparkle. Yo, that multi-chrome like right in the center really made a difference in the look. So pretty. Loving this purple look. Still not 100% certain about the lip. Might put a gloss over top that has sparkle. I was like, I don't want sparkle on my lips. But now that I look at the look, I'm like, maybe. But I also kind of like the matteness. I just don't like the tone. I need to be more of a jewel tone purple, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it. But yeah, this is the look for today. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm gonna go put on clothes, take some pics, and then get on this meeting. I'll let Nola June say bye. You say bye, mama? All right, that was her saying goodbye. Y'all be safe, wash your hands, and make good choices. See you in the next video.